What's up, sippers?
Welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, make sure to hit subscribe and the bell to be notified of all our new videos. I'm your girl Sel.B. I'm here with Sipp and Stahce, and today we're giving you a little Portuguese tour. We have the most consumed wine of Portugal, the red and the white. So first we're going to start with the red. This is a port, and let's get into it. Cheers.
I like that one.
That's very good.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little syrupy, but it is a dessert wine, so I expected that. And it's very high in alcohol. So this 6 grapes port wine is 19.5%, and it was about $25.
Ooh,
so this is a high-end wine.
To be 19.5%, I thought it would be stronger, but I am definitely getting some sweet notes with that. I can taste some fruit in there, like some plums, some blackberry, even a little hint of chocolate. I don't know if you guys are tasting that.
It is definitely fruity to me. I can definitely see why that it is a dessert wine, because not like I'm a dessert person, but I can see you drinking this with some something good for dessert.
Yep, or even by itself.
Hey,
I don't even think you need something sweet
to
go
with
with it.
Right.
Yeah, it's definitely good by itself. And it pairs with not only the desserts, but some beef and some cheddar. But like I said, I think this can go by itself.
You don't have to wait to the end of the meal. That's why we're having it right now before the white wine.
Right.
It doesn't matter. You do what you want to do.
And the next one we're going to try is the Twin Vines Vinho Verde. So let's just get into it.
Cheers before every drink.
Every.
For good luck.
Can't all the luck.
Wow, this is pleasantly surprising. I really like this.
Mm-hmm.
This is really good. I actually could chug it.
Are you going to?
No, I'm trying to be good.
It's so good. It puts me in the mind of like a green apple blow
Yes,
pop.
the apple.
Yes. So this is the Twin Vines, the Vinho Verde. This is known as your green fruit wine. So you get your lime, you get your green apple, your pear, and that's also what it's kind of named after. Verde is green, and this was about $10. It's 10% in alcohol, but wow, it's so crisp and light and refreshing.
I was just thinking that it's crisp.
It's so good. It's so fruitful. This is actually one of the most consumed wines in Portugal. I can see that.
I can see that too.
It will definitely be one of the most consumed wines in my home.
Yeah, both of them. You got your red and your white from Portugal. We're giving you a little tour.
This is so, like, it's very, like, and it's not, like, overly sweet fruity, but the flavor is what I'm trying to get at. And you can taste that green fruit.
Yeah, and apparently this pairs well with chicken, some light pasta, and some seafood.
I could definitely see that. I mean, like pasta, I'm thinking like the Alfredo and like the butter noodles or something like that.
I love a good butter noodle.
Yeah, definitely getting into this.
I can drink this thing. I'm trying to, savor the flavor.
I was sipping. We do still have more of the bottles. So
If you need a refill, let me know.
just slide it.
This was good.
So today we're going to do a little off-the-cuff talking, and I don't know if y'all pay attention to social media, but there has been an awful lot going on. The main thing that I have really been paying attention to, which I don't even know why, because I don't even live across the pond, but
the crick.
Right.
Not the crick, please.
But this whole Meghan and Harry and the royals and all of that, of course I tuned into Oprah in the interview, and I feel like it's not too far-fetched what Meghan is saying, but I wasn't there. It could be fabricated, but then again, I don't know. I wouldn't put it past, the royals and that monarchy being, maybe not necessarily racist, but not
Shady.
really for, not really for Meghan like that. But for them to, even if they didn't mean it in a negative way, but even to bring up the question of wondering how dark the baby's skin is going to be, that should never, ever even be a question. Who cares, first off? What if he came out black as night? What you going to do?
Yeah.
Right. Why go through with the wedding then? If you're going to be worried about the child that's going to come from that union.
Yeah, and I don't think it's necessarily it was him, it was his family, but I'm not gonna keep up with that whole scenario. I didn't even watch the interview. I don't know them people. However, cheers to sis for coming through and saying what she had to say. Because don't let nobody silence you. And she felt like, you know what, it's my baby. And you're not getting ready to say what you got to say about his skin color, or anything else in regards to him. So, and shout out to her husband for standing.
Shout out to Harry.
To standing beside her. Because if your man ain't standing beside you, sis, get a new one.
Listen, I always knew he was down with the brown.
Not down with the brown.
But he is proven to be an outstanding husband. He has her back 110%, and that's exactly how it should
and you know what? That stuff that's just a glimpse. Now that's just the royal family who's shining light on this stuff. This stuff happens every day. This is just regular old Jane Doe who's out here living normal life, and that stuff happens, but they don't get to shine light on that. So I mean, if she got to speak her piece, then go ahead, sis, do what you gotta do. And if you are hating on that baby because of the skin color, because of this, because of that, shame on you.
And guess what? They having another baby. So there you go.
I hope it's a girl.
It is a girl.
Oh,
it is.
And I hope she has a 4C hair. And I hope that,
yeah,
she got a big butt and everything. You know what I'm saying? The stereotypical of what they think is a black woman. I hope everything just comes out like that.
And it's such a shame that we're still it's 2021, and when that was going on, I'm sure it was last year or whatever. That this is still a topic. Who cares? Love who you want to love, no matter what color or race. And I'm so glad that Harry, coming from where he was, in England and being royal, that he was able to look past whatever and just literally go into it with just loving someone, and that's all he cared about. I mean, look at Meghan. She's a divorcee. She's 36 years old. Anybody else would have tried to count her out, and he didn't care. And I love that for them. That's awesome.
Absolutely.
But then I feel like they're putting her on trial. They got her up, whether she's clout chasing and whether why is she the one on trial?
Well, it's crazy reading the comments of the post because it's divided. Us Americans is totally understanding Meghan and Harry, and we're like, oh yeah, we're all for her. But when you read the comments from the people who's over there in England, they are just how dare she go against the queen, and how dare they talk bad about it. That's the queen. This is the royal family. You should never, ever, ever say anything bad about them.
Why are there still royals?
That too.
I feel like the English are still holding up this monarchy because it helps give them tie to the old way and everything, and they're a little bit more set back in time, and this is why they have still such a problem with race. Recently I saw on social media that there was a Christmas commercial and they featured a black family, and there was an outrage in 2020 in the UK. And I just can't believe how that country that's supposed to be a little bit progressive, who colonizes everywhere else, and try to put roots in countries with people who look like you, me, and you, and they have such a problem with diversity. I just can't wrap my head around it.
Yeah, it doesn't add up.
And whereas we live in the United States, where you say something racial, honey, it's gonna be an uproar. It's gonna be a situation, and that's why maybe I can't see how they could be so hush hush or sweep things on the rug over there, because over here you better not. You better not say something. You better not come across me and say anything about race or offend me in that manner, because I'm going to speak up.
Right.
And I
Even
think
if you said
I think even whether you're black, white, Spanish, this, that, and the third, if somebody, if you feel offended racially or any other type of demographic that you feel targeted against, they're going to speak up. And over there, I feel like they kind of like don't have that freedom to do that, which is crazy to me. So that's why I'm like, kudos to her, because she probably is going against the grain, in which she probably got so much flack after the fact for doing that interview.
Yep.
But you
so
know what
much.
I'm saying?
So much.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. It's done. She got what she wanted to say out, and she dropped her mic and kept it moving.
Didn't she?
She has all the support she needs, and it's a hot topic. We wanted to kind of sound off on it and give you our thoughts.
And that brings us to the end of our video. Be sure to look in the description box for the details for these wines. Make sure you hit that subscribe button before you leave. Thanks for watching.
Drink responsibly.
See you next week.
See ya.
Why is your smile so loud and juicy?
She's always juicy.
As
What's
soon as
going
I
on
did-
with that?
That's because I be moist.